Hands down, the best addition to Kenshi was the martial arts system. Seeing different forms of fighting from all around the world being added to the game, and not only being effective, is also the most broken way to damage enemies at high level. But just like in real life, starting as a martial artist, you're going to get the shit kicked out of you. So let's explore how to become a competent martial artist. We first need to select a character to become our bare knuckle fighter. I'm doing a Shek playthrough right now, which is good for martial arts as they get buffs to strength and toughness, and have higher health pools than most races. So let's get started with what clothes we need. And this is MODOK, by the way. MODOK is quite weak, having only 5 strength, and really the first thing we need to do is train our strength. Strength is imperative to being an effective martial artist as it brings our damage up when we attack. I'm going to level our guy's strength up to level 15 real quick, and then we can move on to the next step. You can level up your strength by running around with a bag filled with items in it, or you can quickly watch one of my guides on how to level up quickly. Now that we've got our strength up, we want to attack a lone enemy, so we improve our chances of success. This will not only build our martial arts skill from fighting an enemy, it will also build our toughness from not only being hit, but hitting an enemy. As we attack enemies with armour, we will take damage to our limbs as we are not used to hitting them. As our martial arts and toughness levels up, we will eventually negate this stat, but if we are a skeleton character, it affects us very little. Now we've got our first enemy in sight. We're about to fight a starving bandit, and I'm going to put it onto 2 times speed for now, just so we can watch. And if it gets a bit boring, we can watch 3 times speed. So being a low-level martial artist right now, we'll only be able to throw the left hook, as that is the first move we have. There is also a move for a headbutt, but you have to be extremely close and in conditions. As you can see right now, we are dodging a lot. That is because the martial artist's only form of defense is to move backwards like that. There is a dodge skill, and I would recommend if you are going to start a martial artist and don't want to use Shek, you should use Scorchlanders, as they are the only race in the game that get a buff to dodge. As you can see right now, we are losing a bit, but we are still in the fight. And seeing all this damage to our bodies as well, it is okay because we are also training our toughness at the same time. And now our left arm is gone, and because we know little to no moves, that is our only form of attack gone. And now we've had the shit kicked out of us. It is extremely common in Kenshi that you're going to lose a fight in the early game, but do not worry because not only have we trained our core skills, we've also trained our martial arts and dodge. Because we got our shit pushed in then, I have now given MODOK some armour. The gi and the gi pants will give him a +2 each, the martial arts bandings will give a +4 with some fist protection, and the Tego must will help when in a dust storm, because when in a dust storm we take minus martial arts. Now with our new gi, we're going to fight another enemy again. These are our stats for now, so we can see that even though we are hardly levelled, we can still try and hang with a starving bandit. There is only one right now, and it is just a normal starving bandit troop. Here is the stats, and we're going to do the same as last time. So right now you can see that with our new gi on, and with us leveling up the martial arts move, we have also unlocked a new move. That is why I love the system of martial arts, because there's around 10 to 20 moves in total, I believe, coming from these poorly thrown leg kicks all the way to flying knees and super kicks. If you want to see all the moves and how accurate they are, I have made a video called How Accurate is the Martial Arts in Kenshi. And it's one of the videos I had the most fun with because martial arts is a passion of mine. But as you can see right now, we are actually holding our own against Bandit. We still are taking quite a bit of damage, but as you can see, our left leg attack is really mulching him. Now, we might take a bit of leg damage while throwing it, but at the same time, we are attacking his chest and his stomach, which is good. They are one of his core body parts, and that means that once it gets to the KO point, he not only will fall down, but he'll go unconscious. Unlike if we attacked his arm, and he wouldn't be able to use his weapon then, or if we attacked his legs, then he'd just be a cripple on the floor, which is worse to be fair. We're doing a lot of dodging now, which is still okay. And we've won! That was easy. Now you can see that just from one fight and then upgrading to a gi, we can now take on one starving bandit. And obviously, they're roaming hordes of 10 to 20, so you're still going to get pieced up if you try and fight them all. But it shows that just with a little bit of training and a bit of patience, we can somewhat hang with the enemies. Now, I was going to end it here, but then I realised that while making my way back to the base, we are being attacked by dust bandits. And a good key thing to know is that if we press the block button while being unarmed, a martial artist, it'll add 20 to our dodge, not our melee defence. So while we wait for our reinforcements to arrive, MODOK is going to just keep them there while the rest of the crew come up. Now, even though MODOK went down, the rest of our crew is coming and clearing them out. So, by holding block, we not only bought ourselves time, we can now sell all of the loot. And if you want to know how much a Dust Bandit has on them, selling all their gear will give you around 800 cats. And now you can see our stats from just after the fight. Even with these tiny stats like that, we won. I also had Mocap the Tower create a nice high-grade long coat for Modok. So now not only does she have armour, she also has a nice +2 more to the martial arts. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, or comment if you have any questions about the game, or about Kenshi itself, or about the martial arts system in general. Thank you, and remember to have a good one.